The Simcoe County District School Board is driven by the 4 pillars of our strategic priorities that shape our collective work. Excellence in teaching and learning. Well-being. Equity, diversity, and inclusion. And community. The operational plan is updated frequently to reflect the actions and progress made towards achieving the goals established for each strategic priority. Activities undertaken throughout the school year are wide in scope. As a board, we have benefited from having a well-established strategic plan, which is an effective combination of strategic priorities and operational goals that continue to guide our practices and decision-making in the best interests of our students and school board in general. Let's take a look at some of the highlights.
As part of the 2021-2022 budget process, we'll be providing an analysis of the short, medium, and long-term financial implications of COVID-19. This will be done in order to maintain financial stability as a result of the impact of COVID-19 and maintain compliance with new ministry initiatives or requirements related to the impact of COVID-19.
Since September, the Simcoe County District School Board has maintained a parent-guardian platform on the public website. This platform is intended to provide information, resources, and access to staff on pertinent topics during the COVID-19 pandemic. Information and updates related to COVID-19, the Learn at Home program, mental health and well-being, hybrid learning, and IT are updated regularly. Since September, the platform has had over 25,000 page views and approximately 1,100 form submissions.
Earlier this fall, all existing and newly hired staff participated in the Ontario Human Rights Commission Call-It-Out training on race, racism, and racial discrimination. Additionally, we are currently in the process of working with a local community group, Making Change, to finalize dates where they will be providing further equity training to the senior admin team, central leaders, managers, and human resources department staff. Included in this ongoing focus on learning across the system, our Equity, Diversity, and Inclusion Department continues to provide ongoing training and support at each system leaders meeting, new teacher training sessions, and through school-based professional learning groups.
Through the development and implementation of staff and student census tools, we are seeking to further our understanding of the level and nature of diversity in our board. Developed collaboratively, these tools will reflect for us the composition of staff and student groups throughout Simcoe County. The workforce census has recently closed, and we are pleased to report a participation rate of 49% from all staff employed. The student census is being finalized and will be published later this year. Critical to the development of and assessment of our goals and plan is the effective use of data and evidence to inform that decision-making. Work this year is focused on increasing both the access of data and the use of data to support the decision-making process. Key steps have been taken to incorporate results-based accountability measures to develop plans and to measure the results.
Through PD and reconciliation training, the Indigenous Education Department continues to work closely with secondary school administrators and staff to support increased enrollment in First Nation, Métis, and Inuit Studies courses, particularly Grade 11 English, Understanding Contemporary First Nation, Métis, and Inuit Voices. Courses within this curriculum are designed to engage students in an interdisciplinary exploration of histories, cultures, languages, traditions, and perspectives of Indigenous people in Canada and of Canada's relationship over time with the Indigenous peoples of this land. They also provide students with a broad range of knowledge and skills needed to thrive in careers in various sectors, including health, social sciences, politics, and education.
Our investment of resources and training in cloud-based collaboration solutions has enabled staff and students to teach and learn effectively in a remote learning environment. Our usage reports show a significant increase in usage by both staff and students this school year across the board.
Leadership development continues to support student voice through leadership opportunities. Our 3 student trustees, through the mentorship of Trustee Beacock, continue to develop their leadership portfolios. One such opportunity is the creation of the Student Trustee Think Tank, focused on equity, diversity, and inclusion. The student trustees have established this committee to further bring awareness to barriers students face at school. The student trustees continue to work closely with Principal Tour and the Equity, Diversity, Inclusion team to further this goal.
During July and August of 2020, continuing education enrolled 2,304 students in our grade 9 to 12 summer learning program. With the support of our secondary schools, continuing education enrolled a total of 2,995 of those students in 33 e-learning courses that were delivered by continuing education teachers, with Simcoe County District School Board granting 1,620 credits. The continuing education team continues to move forward with the development of more courses that can be accessed through the e-learning platform.
It goes without saying that education in schools is different this year, and given the vast amount of change, the Simcoe County District School Board's Program Department has produced a series of instructional guidance documents to ensure instruction is effective and consistent across all grades and classes. Last June, the board surveyed students, families, and educators to learn from their experiences, and much of that information provided the foundation from which the guidance documents have been developed. These documents ensure that virtual lessons are delivered in a safe, engaging, and consistent format across the entire system from kindergarten to grade 12. Listening to students, families, and educators, what we learned is that especially in such unique and unprecedented times in education, having a well-thought-out, consistent, and predictable lesson and assessment structure is critical to ensuring success, regardless of whether students are accessing their education in person or remotely. The same way a textbook or a course outline may have traditionally been used to provide structure, providing a roadmap to learning during these times specific to the Simcoe County District School Board is increasingly important in creating a sense of community within a class or a school. Recognizing the need to provide professional learning for educators, in addition to the instructional guidance documents, the Simcoe County District School Board has offered professional learning to all educators from kindergarten to grade 12, focusing on the use of virtual learning platforms like Brightspace or Google Classroom, including to occasional staff, to ensure they have the skills and confidence to meet the needs of our students and ensure success.
The Student Success Department has continued to see growth in areas of specialist high school major, school-to-college work initiative, and cooperative education. We are very happy to see these programs continue to grow during this pandemic. The Student Achievement for Learning and Teaching teachers continue to work closely with students in grade 8 to support credit success as they transition into their high school programs. Although transition programs look a little bit different this year, we continue to work hard to ensure that students are prepared and ready for their secondary destination.
September saw the development and implementation of a new style of learning in the SCDSB. Admissions and enrollment staff, along with information technology services, worked with school services to create almost 300 kindergarten to grade 8 learn-at-home classes with close to 7,500 students. These classes were staffed by our Human Resources Department, and classes were started within 2 weeks. Program staff worked very diligently to provide our new learn-at-home teachers with outstanding resources which continue to be updated weekly.
The mental health and well-being team includes social workers allocated to our secondary schools and to our elementary schools by area to provide resource and direct service to students. Child and youth workers provide support specific to mindfulness, social-emotional learning, and self-regulation to small groups of students and classes in collaboration with the classroom teacher at elementary schools and in special education social skills county classes. Supports and services provided by the team include in-person and virtual means. The team continues to work with the program team to provide resources and support documents that are included in instructional guidance documents for both elementary and secondary educators and posted resources on both the public website and the staff website.